just heard will be the final product of this beat. We're gonna go through how I made it, the drums, the melodies, the mixing, everything. Let's get straight into it. So first of all, we set the BPM to 87 when making EBK J-Bo beats, EBK Young Jock, or even Mozzie beats. The Sacramento sound or Stockton sound, whatever you want to call it. When making these type of beats, the BPM ranges from 85 BPM to about 95 or 92 BPM. Depends on what kind of tempo you're feeling. Mainly I go for 88 BPM, but I thought I'll go for 87 in this one. So let's check it out. So for the first melody, I usually use a piano, guitar, whatever, or harp. But I use some strings as the main melody from Expand called the Singing Violin. One of my favorite strings in Expand, so yeah. So as you can see, when making melodies, piano, guitars, I usually strum it like this to give it that realistic effect. For some reason I didn't do it for this one, probably because I felt like I didn't need it, but it obviously sounds good as it is. Any need to fix it or change it, so yeah. Mixing wise, we got EQ, some reverb, and an automated low filter just for the arrangement. So next we got some ear candy, if you want to call it, just a piano of my choice from Addictive Keys, Retrogrand. I get the root note of the first melody, which in this case is G sharp minor, I believe. I'm so bad at music theory, hopefully I'm right. This is what it sounds like. So mixing wise, we got some delay, some reverb, and a parametric EQ to get low, to get rid of the... Did I just say get low? Yeah! Okay, moving on to some other ear candy, which is from Expand 2 called Harry Potter. So for the mix, we got some EQ, some reverb, we got some RC20, Phasing Fun, which is my go-to preset in RC20. Gives you that retro feeling, but also gives you that I'm not sure what you call it, but some kind of weird feeling, yeah. We got delay. Now for this one, I am putting you guys on no matter what. This preset is one of my favorite in Expand 2 called the Tremolo strings in strings. It gives us that tremolo feeling, obviously like a music score, a movie scene, whatever you want to call it. But this is my go-to tremolo strings, or just for creepy vibes in general. For the tremolo strings, we got some EQ, fruity reverb, a stereo Savage, which I got free from Plugin Boutique as like a gift. I can't remember what it is, but it's pretty decent. It expands the no pun intended, but it expands the musical element and some delay. Moving on to the pad, also in Expand 2 called Brass 2 Strings. Same melody as the strings. Only thing I changed on here was the velocity, but yeah. For the pad, I panned it 30% to the right, and for the main strings I panned it 30% to the left, just to put it in both ears and give it a bit of a different feeling. Some EQ, and we got automated low filter. I believe it's used for the intro to give it just for arrangement purposes, nothing special, but yeah. Also in Expand we got a harp called Magic Thrill in the string section. It's a string, but it's also like a harp because I'm only playing certain notes, but it plays out very
harpy.
Just threw a EQ on there, nothing special, no delay, no reverb, nothing, just some EQ. Yeah, so we got quite a lot of drums as you'd expect from an EBK type beat. So first we got a Cali hit, pretty sure everybody knows what that is. If you haven't, Next we're moving on to the hi-hats, which is very important in these kind of beats because to me it dictates the whole flow of the beat. If you have a two-step, you know, you're obviously bouncing your head to a two-step. If you got these kind of beats, you're going to be bouncing your head to a two-step still, but in a different manner, I believe, I'm not sure. But yeah. So when making EBK J-Bo beats, usually add a clap. For EBK Young Jock, I decided to add a bit of a rim. Next we're moving on to the kick, just a basic West Coast style kick pattern. So my go-to to go for basses in these kind of beats is always Purity. It usually stems from around Rezo Fat to Vintage Bass is what I mainly use from that section. Rezo IV1 is the preset. Can't be EBK Young Jock beat without a Vox. Obviously had to add some scratches to break the beat down a little bit. For the perk we got like a glass sounding perk. Something that is compulsory in EBK beats is an open hat, and we got one right here. Now we move on to the 808. So that was how I made an EBK Young Jock beat. Comment below what you want next and we'll make it happen.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it.